Thanks for tuning in the channel. Well, it's August 2020, later in August 2020, and one of the things I always look forward to in August is the release of Samsung's flagship. Yes, this is the true flagship for Samsung. It's the Note series, and now in 2020 they've got the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Along with my order, I've got the Galaxy Buds Live, which is, I'll make a different video for that, so you can check it out for that wireless headphones, truly wireless earbuds. So without further ado, we've got the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G. That's a whole lot of words for a phone, for a title for a phone, but even so. One thing that I'm not happy about with the way Samsung did on the Note is when the Note first came out, it was the flagship phone. It had all the top specs and there was one model. Now they've split up the Note series. There's a regular Note and then there's a Note Ultra or Note Plus like last year's and the last couple of years. I don't like how they divided that because now you're kind of forced to pick between the two, and if you truly want the flagship, then you've got to go with the higher model because there's some features that the lower model doesn't have. So to be truly in the flagship, you got to go with the top. But at $1,300, pretty steep price. So here we open up the box for the Note 20, and right underneath the cover there's this little flap. There's a SIM card tool and the literature, 3 booklets inside, which most people don't care about. Quick start guide, warranty information. So anyway, most people just throw those away. So I'll set aside the phone for now and see what else comes in the retail box. This is not a sponsored video, so this is the retail box. So if you're to order it from Samsung or your cell phone company or Amazon, this is what comes inside. It does come with a quick charger from Samsung, and with a quick charger now they don't use a USB-A to USB-C. These quick chargers for the last couple of Notes now is USB Type-C to USB Type-C. So there's nothing inside this packaging. There's no extra tips for the stylus. There's no headphones. There's no wired headphones which used to come with the Notes. Now it's just the charging brick and the USB-C cable. And even here, I'm like, is that really what it comes with? I'm like trying to look into the box, trying to lift this bottom part of the box out, but nope, there's nothing, zilch, nada, nothing else that comes in the box. Just that and the phone. Gorgeous phone, by the way. And for me, I picked the Mystic Bronze. Beautiful color. Very nice looking device, and I like that this color is matte finish and it's not the shiny or gloss like the Mystic Black and Mystic White. So I feel like this, you get a little bit better grip and not as slippery as the other two models. This is metal and glass build, so very premium quality. But like I said, I think this is the best color available for the Note 20. The S Pen, they have moved some things around on the Note, the new Note. So now the S Pen is on the left side of the phone, and as you can see the buttons here, you got the power and the volume rocker, and they used to be on the left side of the phone, like on the Note 10 and the prior Notes, but now they're all on the right side, on this side. There's definitely that camera bump, which I'm not quite fond of, but it's part of it is for the camera. That's why it had to have this huge bump. But in any case, it's one of the best cameras available now for mobile phones out there. So I'm gonna do a more in-depth review of the phone. And one of the most satisfying things, taking off that plastic in the beginning. It is so satisfying peeling off that plastic for the very first time on a brand new device or brand new phone. Pretty nice. So there's a little bit of differences on this new model. Upgraded camera, but this screen is even bigger size than the prior Notes now, but with the smaller bezels all the way around. So even though the screen is slightly bigger, physically it's not that much bigger than the last notes. So the screen, as everybody knows, this has got the 120 hertz panel, so super smooth, great phone. So one of the first things I do when I get a new phone is definitely upgrade the firmware and software. So as you saw here, I was downloading the new software for the phone. One of the upgrades to this phone compared to last year's model, they improved the fingerprint scanner. So as you see here, after I've registered my fingerprints, quick press in the area where the fingerprint scans, and from my personal experience compared to the last year's Note 10, this one unlocks faster. Even though it's still the same type of sonic sensor, fingerprint sensor, this one for me is unlocking a lot faster than last year's model. So good job on that, Samsung. But look at this panel, super smooth with the 120 hertz. The only thing I don't like about that is that it is variable to try and save battery life. I think it'd be nice, Samsung, if you're watching this, I think that you should give the option for owners to pick 120 hertz full time as opposed to just a variable where it slows down when it's not needed. And I understand that it definitely helps the battery life, but since this is a top end phone, I believe that Samsung should add the option to pick and choose whether you want something with a variable rate or lock it at 120 hertz and also the 60 hertz. So, but super excited to see what this phone has to offer, especially with smooth screen. They've changed it a lot, so now everything used to be on the left side of the phone for the power and the volume, and now it's on the right. And also with the S Pen, it used to be on the right side on the bottom, and now it's on the left. So they've kind of switched it up a little bit, but I'm sure it's not going to be a problem getting used to it after using this for a few days. This is definitely one of the best screens available on the market for smartphones. This has 1500 nits, so no problem in the bright sunlight outdoors. Wouldn't be a problem. So one of the other things that I like about the feature that they've added on this new S Pen, here I'm just using it, writing on the screen in one color, but you can program different types of pen and different colors into favorites, and you can do a quick switch between and toggle between your favorite pens and colors that you program in there. And I think that's a lot easier and a lot faster than switching back and forth and clicking down to the panel and then selecting the different pen and then selecting a different color. With the favorites, you can just select the different ones that you can program in there, and I'm going to do a demonstration on that, not on how to, so that when I programmed in with one color, and then I'm going to switch over and switch to the different favorites and write out. So since I've signed up for Samsung's upgrade program, I've been on it for a few years now. Yes, I know I probably don't need to upgrade every year, but love tech, I love gadgets, and this is one that I've been upgrading every year on the Note series. So been happy with the Note series. They're very powerful phones, great display, and it's got pretty much what I need. I'm glad that the US gets the better Snapdragon processor, because there is a difference between the Snapdragon and the Exynos processor that Europe and some of the other markets get. I don't know why Samsung does that. I'm sure there's a lot of complaints already from other markets, since you're paying for a premium phone, and especially with the price they're asking for this. Samsung is asking $1,300 for this phone, so pretty expensive. But with the upgrade program and the amount of trade-in I get, it's okay. It's not great, it's still expensive, definitely an expensive phone. But with all the top end features, some of the best cameras in the smartphones that you can get, pretty happy with it, especially since with the upgrades that this has and the optical image stabilizer in the camera, I'm going to be using this for part of the vlogs and traveling. I might end up not carrying my SLR on some of the trips to lighten up my load. Please share and subscribe. I'll have more videos coming up for the Note 20. Thanks for watching.